Hey everyone, so I'm back in with another video. This run I have some more 6th gen video game pickups to share with you guys. I have some accessories, a console that sadly, a handheld console that sadly doesn't work, and a couple more games to add to the collection. I don't think I paid much for any of this stuff. In fact, I think the most expensive game here was $10, including shipping. And the rest of the stuff was $5 or all the way down to like about a quarter. So the first two items that I have to share with you guys are these Dreamcast controller extension cables. They're kind of bundled up here, but you can see there's four ends there, so that's two extension cables. And I got these out of a bin of just random cables and other sort of electronics for 25 cents a piece. And I thought definitely 25 cents a piece on these is a decent enough deal. Not that I really need these, considering that the length of the cables are already pretty decent. It's just nice to have them for the eventuality that I might need the cables to be somewhat longer. Next up is the console that I got that does not work. I got this knowing that it didn't work. I didn't know what the exact problem with it was. I assumed maybe it might be a battery issue. So I thought, well, $5, sure, I'll go for it. And it turned out not to be a battery issue. I think there might be something wrong with the wiring inside of it, because it doesn't seem to want to charge. So I'm just gonna have to open it up and take a look at it. But it is a black Game Boy Advance SP, and this one here is an 001 model. So it just has the sort of standard front light as opposed to the backlight of the later model that was released. The next game that I got here, in fact, I'll show you guys these two loose disc games that I got. This one here, I honestly don't remember how much I paid for this. I got this a while back. It is King of Fighters 2003 for the original Xbox. If I remember correctly, I think this was either probably no more than $3 for just this game, and it was, if I remember, originally packaged with another King of Fighters game, maybe 2002 or 2004. So it was two games on two separate discs, both in one case together. I don't know exactly why I went for this, but it's a fighting game and it's SNK, so I thought, sure, I'll get it. Now, the next game here, I have been trying to find this for a long time, complete in box, and I still haven't been able to find it complete in box, but at least I was able to get just a game for cheap enough. It is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and I got that for $5 at Game Mania. It was in their bin of loose disc games, and I look through that every so often when I go there, just because you sort of never know when they might add something else to that bin, and what price they might ask for it. I found pretty decent stuff there in the past, some Dreamcast games, some Sega Saturn games, and some Sega CD games, as well as some 3DO games. So I always look through it just in case I find something else that's pretty interesting. Now, this game here, I got it from Buy and Sell Kings here in the on the Danforth. They get a few Dreamcast games every so often, and they put them online. They actually put ads on Kijiji showing what stuff they have in store, but they haven't gotten around to doing that in a couple of weeks. Apparently, the guy in the store said that he's been very busy with other things, so he hasn't been able to post stuff online as well. So I guess that's better for me, considering that I can go into the store a lot more easily than most people. so I can go to the store and see what's what, and not have to rely on looking up ads first and then seeing what they might have in the store. But they had a couple of interesting Dreamcast games, but still they were priced too high. They had Grand Theft Auto there. I forget if it was the first or second one, but they had Grand Theft Auto for like $20, something like that. And I thought it was just too steep. But I saw this game here, a game I didn't have, for $4. It's Tee Off, so it's just a golf game made by Acclaim, or sorry, published by Acclaim. And the interesting thing with this is that the characters that you play as, in my opinion at least, vaguely resemble Mii's, but again, that's just how I perceive them. Now, the next two games that I got here, I got them from Hi-Tech. I've talked about this story in the past. It's okay. The condition on their stuff isn't always the best, but they have a lot of crazy deals at the store. In fact, they recently reduced the price to a lot of their games that they have like multiple copies of. Games that aren't necessarily anything special, but also not terrible games. Sports games are included in the special, where it's pretty much buy 2 games for $5, and other games are priced at buy one get one free. These ones here again were originally priced at the store for $14.99 each, and they had them reduced to 2 for $5. Both are original Xbox games. One is an original Xbox exclusive. It's Stake Fortune Fighters, and it's a 4-player 3D sort of arena fighter. And I mean, it looks interesting enough, but I haven't heard much about this, and it doesn't look all that like amazing. Like the character designs are kind of weird and just not that good looking, but I mean, it's a fighting game. I like fighting games. I go for them most of the times. The other game that I got, I wish that I had gotten the GameCube version of this, but still interesting enough. I don't think that this is still playable online. Hopefully there is a single player sort of campaign to this as well. But it is Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 on the original Xbox. And this one here did have the manual with it, but Stake Fortune Fighters did not have the manual with it. Now, the last game that I got here, I was sort of conflicted in as to which video I should show it in, because it is a sort of brand new game. But it is for a 6th gen console. It is a homebrew title for the Dreamcast, and tons of these exist out there. One of the more sort of noteworthy companies that produce games for the Dreamcast still are HuCast. They did the the Dux games, DUX, Dux, Redux, Dux 1.5. And a couple of other shoot 'em ups and games of a sort of similar style. But there was this game here that I saw on another website. It was on Dragonbox, and I saw it relatively recently in a video that Adam Koralik, if that's how you say his name exactly, he's a YouTuber who does a lot of Dreamcast videos and sort of cleaning guides a lot more recently. He was talking about this game and how he ordered it and how sort of cheap it was, so I considered looking into it. And let's see here, including shipping, it was only about €9, so definitely not that expensive. It's just a puzzle game, though. It looks like it's some kind of game similar to Tetris, but hopefully different from Tetris in some way. It's called Fruity, and it doesn't come with a manual, but at least the disc printing is pretty nice on it. And yeah, there's not much else that I could say about this game. It's just a puzzle game for the Dreamcast. Anyways, that's what I got. Four more complete games, 2 loose discs, and a couple of accessories, and a Game Boy Advance SP that does not work. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below. And also linked in the description below is the link to my 500 subscribers contest. Check that out if you'd like. And that's it. See ya.